Something about getting on the road could be important, whether you're just traveling and or you work on the road. Someone could be driving on the highway. Let's do your whatever comes out message. What do you need to hear? Okay, so there's some type of separation and or there's going to be some type of argument, and this may bring some type of heartbreaking energy, because maybe you were hoping that things would kind of reconcile and things will refresh the way that they need to, but somebody may let something go. And the way that they do so, they may do so with some type of anger and or temperament. Somebody also has walked away from the idea that there could be some type of reconciliation and or investment in the future. And they're like, okay, well, I'm just going to take what I have. I'm going to, do what I can and just kind of go from there. They're protecting themselves, and it seems like they're not even really ready to either argue or they don't really want to talk about it. It's just like, if you come at me with some type of attitude, I'll defend myself, but I just want to get away. They don't want to argue. They don't want to fight. They don't even want to talk about it. They want to let something go. There could be some type of transition that's going on. This could be involving either some type of like court paperwork, document, something official, maybe even something online with an earth sign, masculine, air sign person, maybe a water sign, a Taurus, Aries. So maybe you're heartbroken because you feel like you've invested a lot into this and you were trying to lay the foundation, or you were expecting something to kind of grow, but you're having to let something go, but do so with a positive demeanor so that way you still have some type of stability. There is something that's coming in for you. So if you're like waiting on something, or you have your eye out for something, or you're trying to wait for some type of message, this will go in your favor. Something's going to boost your confidence. You also may get a message from someone, and maybe they want a new start with you. What's your sign? Or this is you. Maybe you're dealing with this earth sign and you want a new start. Or there's a water sign around. Somebody's going to have to come clean about why they were trying to get away with something or what they were doing and the cause of a separation, because they're going through some type of grief, and or they feel like, any type of manipulation that they've done so far has just gotten them into their head, or they're worried about going in front of a judge or having some type of clear communication. There could definitely be two different people that's around. And there's tension with both of them. Okay. All right. Let's see. What else do you need to hear? Whatever comes out. All right, so there's something that either you feel stopped, or there's something that you need to stop doing because it's blocking your intuition. Okay, something is decreasing your energy, or just kind of making you feel weak and making you feel like you can't really kind of go with the flow of the day, or you have to sit down and think about how something's going to grow versus actually pouring into things that you love and or yourself. What's trying to stop you, or what do you need to stop? Okay, so if you get stopped, I'm not saying this is by a police officer, but if you get stopped by a police officer, assume that they're going to be angry or overwhelmed, and you don't need to do anything to kind of panic when it comes to situations. Someone is going to be a sneaky and or trying to figure out how they can get you to stay longer or do something, but just hold off when it comes to it. If you feel like you get overwhelmed a lot and you expect someone to come and pick up the pieces and propose something to you, but at the same time, you're obsessed about another situation, I don't know, that's something you need to let go of. You could be watching somebody, or somebody's watching you, or you could be obsessed with somebody trying to get married to you, but you also know that it's already a risk because you caught them on the phone or you caught them doing something. But you feel like they should see you for who they are based off of the past, or if they could, they can get back to it. But you're just blinding yourself to the truth. You're trying to hold on to a person in a situation. You need to let go. So stop doing that, okay? Let's see. What's blocking your intuition? You may feel like you're unlovable. Okay, so that's blocking yourself. You may feel like everybody leaves, Maybe you feel like you had the ideal marriage or you had the ideal family or whatever the case may be, and now you're scared of somebody touching you or be around you or getting too close. You also could be hiding feelings for someone that you were once committed to. You are definitely still stuck in the past. Okay? So, and you also don't think that anybody that's unlovable that's around you are hiding things and they're stuck in the past, and so you don't want to talk to people that's around you right now, and this is building some type of anxiety of that, like, okay, well, I'm always going to be unavailable and I'm getting older. You need to get out of this as well. Okay, it's a mindset. Okay, let's see what's throwing off your energy. So there could be a water sign around you. And maybe initially this seemed like, okay, well, this could be a wish come true. This would be a really good connection or a partnership. Someone has some type of value and they were willing to start something new or flirt with you or have a new relationship. But at the same time, it seems like as they work through someone or work with someone, they're ready to walk away as well. So it's like as quick as they come, as quick as they go. And it's throwing off your energy. So you need to have some type of boundary at the point that you feel like people come in and they lie to you and then they argue with you or they exhaust your mind, they exhaust your energy, and then they walk away and you feel, burnt out because of it. You got to figure out what your boundaries are here. And this is what throws off your energy. If this is not a water sign, this could be an earth sign, Aquarius, a Sagittarius, a Gemini, a Pisces for sure, a Virgo, a Cancer, a Pisces. Somebody around you is throwing off your energy. All right, let's get into your spicy read. Because I feel like, I'm not saying you need a release, but you may be wanting a release. So who's healthy around you when it comes to your sexy time? All right, so you could have a new Aries around you. And Aries, you already know it's no good, so we're going to bypass them. The initial I, a Capricorn, a new Pisces, a Sagittarius, you know it's no good. We're going to bypass them. The initial G, Aquarius, the initial M. Somebody could drive a truck or like a SUV kind of car. All right, what's with the initial I? Should you sleep with them? No, go ahead and hold back from this person. They're possessive, and then they're gonna have you at the point where you feel like, okay, well, maybe I can give into this and support this, and then they're gonna go off to somebody else. They just want to feel like, oh, I have you, or I could add you to my list kind of thing. And again, they're gonna be in and out. So I'm gonna say no to the initial I. What's with the initial? We'll go with the new Aries. What's with the new Aries? Yes or no? You can. It seems like they're anticipating something in anyway. And it seems like it may be a rush though, right? So it's like initially both you guys may be excited, like, oh, this is a new relationship. This feels good. This could be fun. And then at some point, somebody gets disappointed. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm ready to walk away. Or, yeah, I don't really know if I want to invest in there. Or somebody gets confused about their choices and or if they want to carry on long term. So it's not going to go anywhere, but you can enjoy if you like to. The initial M is in married. Yes or no? Okay. You can, but this is going to distract you from somebody who actually could be around you that actually wants to respect you or give you a relationship. So at the point in time that you're around this person, you actually may have somebody else that actually wants to work in or grow with you. So I think you're going to bypass the initial M. What's going on with the Capricorn? Yes or no? I'm going to say no to this person because it seems like they're lonely or they're trying to get through some type of situation and they're trying to use this as a way to influence this. This will be a void for them. So no. They want a relationship, but they just will use this as just a void. So no to them. What's with the Aquarius? Yes or no? Dang, I forgot who I told you yes to. We'll go back through it. I'll pause it and rewind it. Yes, this will always stay posted unless something's going on with social media. This Aquarius, they may have somebody in their background that they're spiteful, so they're trying to hold back from this person and block them. So they may be willing to collaborate with you a little bit more, but it's not going to be as much as you want. But I feel like you can do it. It's just not going to go as far. All right, we'll go back through everybody. The people I said yes to. All right, the initial G, yes or no? No. I feel like, again, at this point in time, you're already going to know where you're settling down for good. So it's like anybody that's kind of sending you a message or just like watching you, it's just, you're going to be flattered, but you're going to move forward. What's with the new Pisces? Yes or no? I feel like you may. And this may kind of get you out of your mind or something that you've been uncertain about, or this may change your perspective. But at the same time, when they try to, I guess, reapproach you maybe the once or second time, or after the second time, you may separate then. It's like, yeah, thanks. It was just a one-time thing. Like, you may create the boundary. Okay, and I'm not saying that you're going to meet all these people at one time, okay? Just FYI. So let's start with the Pisces. What would the sex be like with the Pisces? Somebody may be into domination. They may be very confident. They may like fast and quick rounds. They're gonna come out very experienced, and they're willing to prove it. But they may have a concern if you don't initiate something. That may bother them. Okay. With the new Aries, they're gonna take the initiative. They're definitely gonna come off in their own energy. They're gonna come off as the perfect partner. They like long foreplay. They may like to pin you up against the wall, or there's going to be like dark places. But again, it's going to be like a one night stand essentially, because somebody's going to be like, okay, well, thanks. That was extremely passionate, but long term, I don't really want to be here. Okay, somebody's going to walk away. The initial M. So this person changes lovers a lot. So for them, this is just going to be just another, classic sex. It's just another routine. Maybe they had a person that they've been committed to for a while. So it's like they just use this as to spark up their own life. It's not really going to have any passion or emotion with this person at all. All right, Aquarius. I don't like it. They're having sex out of obligation, so that way they can get what they want, or they feel like they're coupled up with someone who is. And so it's like, yeah, they want to pleasure you, but this is only so they can get something out of it. This is a mental game. I don't like this at all. I don't like them at all. Okay. Let's do confirmations and wrap this up. Whatever you need to know. Okay, if you feel like you're in a bond, everything is temporary. Somebody no longer has an effect on you, so that's good. Somebody could be saying things without thinking and or specifics. You definitely could be sexually frustrated. Something about a pull could be important. You will be saved in just in time, and maybe this is going to remind you that everything is temporary. Somebody's going to come towards you and try to test the waters, okay? So expect that. They're giving you a performance on purpose. You need to withdraw from this place and or person, and then this is when you get the good news. You could have built something already, and now you're working on another. So it's like you built a resume, you built a relationship or something like that. So you have potential to, or business. You have potential to do it again. Okay? An air sign was unknowingly the third party.